graduated from Rowan University in the spring of 2022 with a sports communication and media degree. I got to actually call minor league baseball and G League basketball games while I was in school. And then I graduated, and as soon as I graduated, I went to NFL Films in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. And as much as I loved that experience, I miss putting on the headsets. I decided, you know what, talk is cheap. I have a laptop that's in my house, and so 21 months later, here we are, still on YouTube, calling games and building an incredible, loving community on here with the people that I call my Philly freaks with a capital P and a capital H. We go live for every single Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles game, and we do it like old school radio play-by-play style. I'm Jason Joseph, and this is Play-by-Play with JJ.
I showed a swung on barrel. Get out to right field. Bye-bye baseball.
That baby is long gone. Philly freaks with a capital P and a capital H. We go live for every single Phillies, Sixers.
Whoa. Okay. There we go. That's better. All right. Cool. We're all good. Hello, everybody. Welcome on into another edition of Play-by-Play with JJ as we cover the Sixers, the Eagles, and, of course, tonight we got the Philadelphia Phillies. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button as well, and turn on those notification bell icons too, and that way you will know when we go live. What a game that was. What a game the first game of this day-night doubleheader was, and I'm excited to see what the second game has in store. Chris Sale going up against Zack Wheeler. I almost said Chris Wheeler. Chris Sale going up against Zack Wheeler. Ooh, is that cinema. That's going to be an awesome battle. Not expecting a lot of runs in this game. But if the Phillies can pull this out, that would be incredible. Get that sweep against the Atlanta Braves and get your 37th win of the season. And I will be pumped up about that. I will feel very good about that. They have a chance tonight to actually make me feel very, very happy, which I haven't felt in a while. I have not felt in a while. They could do that tonight if they get the sweep and if they outdo Chris Sale. But we'll see. We'll see what they're going to do. What are your final score predictions? Comment down below. How many innings do you guys think Zack Wheeler is going to go today against Chris Sale? I want to hear what your thoughts are about that too. Let's get into the starting lineups for the Atlanta Braves. And again, in case you are tuning on in, we cover the Phillies, the Sixers, and the Eagles. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. This is not your imagination. We call baseball games all the time. Hit the like button and hit the subscribe button as well. Acuna is going to be batting in the leadoff spot for the Braves. Then they have Drake Baldwin catching. He's batting second. Marcell Ozuna hitting third. Matt Olson in the cleanup spot. Fifth will be Austin Riley. Sixth is Ozzie Albies, so he slides from leadoff to six. Alex Verdugo is batting seventh, playing out in left field. Michael Harris II is out in center field. He'll be batting eighth. And Nick Allen is batting in the 9 spot. He is the caboose. So, again, for the Atlanta Braves, it's Acuna, Baldwin, Ozuna, Olson, Riley, Albies, Verdugo, Harris, and Allen. And they will be going up against Zack Wheeler, who is out there on the hill for the Phillies. Wheeler this year 6-1 with a 2.42 ERA and a .88 WHIP as well. He's gone 70 2/3 of an inning. He has struck out 88 batters and has only given up 14 walks and 8 homers on the season, which is really impressive. The other guy that he's going up against, it'll be Chris Sale, who's 2-3 and has a 3.36 ERA, has gone 61 2/3 of an inning and has struck out 78 batters and has only given up 7 homers. So these two pitchers, two of the top best pitchers in all of baseball. Always love it when these guys duel against each other. They've done it for a little bit of time now. And there's Zack Wheeler on the mound, getting ready to warm up. Phillies are in their white and red pinstripes. And the Braves will be coming up to bat just in a few moments. That's a beautiful shot of the hill out at Citizens Bank Park. Let's scroll down and say hi to the chat. Quan's here. What's going on, Quan? What's up, Scott? Again, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button. Generation X, this feels like I never left. Dave's here. Daniel's here. Yes. Snowman's also here. Hit the like button. Renault says I'm like number 21. Alrighty. Let's get a sip of water in there. JJ, is that a can of schwarber? It's called Out of the Yard. Yeah. There we go. RG! Let's go, RG! Yes! Oh, I'm so happy to see you, man. It's been a little bit of time. I'm happy that you're back. Alright, so Wheeler was warming up. One sec. There we go. Okay. I don't know why. I have to double check and make sure that this stuff is muted the next time I do this. Here's Acuna. Braves are in their dark blue tops and gray bottoms. The text says Braves on the front in red text. And on the back, the jersey numbers are in big red, outlined in dark blue, and the last names are in white. Here's Acuna. In the first pitch, that's fouled right off the ankle of Acuna. Got it right off of his ankle guard. It'd be a cool one. Should we even bother playing if the bullpen's just going to blow it? Just forfeit the rest of the game. Not today, Zerg. Not today. I don't know the exact score, but I will personally guarantee the team with the most runs will win. That's what Statler said in the first game. The pitch, and that's taken for a ball. Wake up, JJ. I'm awake. Why tell me to wake up? I'm awake. 1-1. Swing and a miss. One ball, two strikes. My bad. My job takes a lot out of me. Oh, dude, you don't have to apologize. I'm happy to see you. 1-2 pitch, and that's up high for ball two. I'm so happy to see you. Guys, go subscribe to RG Energy. He produces really good content on his channel. Drop that link down below, man. 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Zack Wheeler comes firing out of the gates and strikes out Ronald Acuna Jr. on 5 pitches. There you go. That was with a high heater. That was towards the upper tier of the zone. Kelly says, let's go, Phillies. You sound awake to me, JJ. I am awake. 1 out, top of the first. And the pitch was a ground ball hit over to third base. Sosa picks it up, throws it over to first. And it's in time for out number 2. JJ, I missed the first game. How was it? It was a thriller. An absolute thriller. 2 outs, top of the first. Phillies won 5-4. It was an awesome game. Ozuna's up. And the pitch that he takes is just outside for a ball. On the defensive side of the diamond for the Phillies, JT's catching. On the mound is Zack Wheeler. At first base, it's Bohm. The second baseman, Stott. At third, you got Sosa. And the short, it's Trey. 1-0. And it's inside for ball 2. Out in left field, it'll be Wes Wilson. The center fielder is Johan Rojas. And then right, you got Nick Castellanos. Wheeler comes set, kicks, fires, sweeper that swung on and missed. Ozuna hitting just .278 on the season. Wheeler kicks and fires again. You got the outside corner painted, but it's called a ball. Marcel's 34 years old now. He went 1 for 3 in Tuesday's game. The 3-1 pitch, that's fouled right off the foot of Ozuna. Ouch. And he has to hobble outside of the box. He's in some pain. God, that's gotta hurt. He also went 1 for 4 on the afternoon and also walked. He'll step back on into the batter's box. 2 outs. Top of the first. Nobody on. And Wheeler with the payoff pitch. Here it comes. And that misses outside for ball 4. And that's just the 17th walk allowed by Zack Wheeler this season. So Ozuna gets on with the 2-out walk. Next time the Phillies play the Braves, they'll be in Atlanta, and it'll be a 3-game set from the 27th till the 29th. Here's the windup and the pitch to Matt Olson, swing and a miss. It was. Marshawn, what's going on, Marshawn? 0-1 pitch. And it's a ground ball, foul ball towards the first base side. Mark Wagner is the home plate umpire. Shane Livensperger is over at first. Nate Tomlinson's at second, and Brock Ballou is at third. 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. And Zack Wheeler gets another strikeout. And we're going to the bottom of the first inning. We'll be right back in just a few moments. Comment what your final score predictions are down below. Phillies are coming up to the plate. We're going to the bottom of the first, and their lineup, it'll be this. It'll be Trey Turner hitting first. Second, it's Kyle Schwarber. Third is Bohm, and then it's Castellanos, Real Muto, Sosa, Wilson, Stott, and Rojas. Again, the Phillies lineup, it's Turner, Schwarber, Bohm, Castellanos, Real Muto, Sosa, Wilson, Stott, and Rojas. And Trey Turner is going to be coming on up first. So Stott slides from the 1 to the 8. And Turner is leaving off. No Bryce Harper again tonight. Hopefully he'll be back this weekend. We'll keep you up to date on all of it. And Turner's going to come on up to the plate here. Christopher Sanchez got the start in the afternoon for the Phillies, and he outdueled A.J. Smith-Shawver, who got hit by a line drive and just went on the IL. It was just announced later on this afternoon. The pitch on the way. There's a fly ball hit out towards straightaway center field. Harris is there, doesn't have to move, makes the catch, and one away. Sale this year is 2-3 in 11 starts. He has walked 11 batters, or 16 batters, that is, as a 3.36 earned run average. One away in the bottom of the first. Here's Kyle Schwarber, who homered in the first game, and he takes outside for ball one. What is up, chat? Andre, Kevin, 1-0 pitch. This one is skied out towards shallow left field, and the catch will be made by Verdugo. Didn't really have to run a whole lot of coverage. But 2 outs. Sale with a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and a sinker. He's had 58 strikeouts on the slider, which has really been his out pitch throughout his career. Sale has been tremendous over the last 2 years. And here's the pitch to Bohm. It's taken for a strike. Final score, Rodney says 5-2. Desiree, what's up, Desiree? Is going to go 9-6. Phillies, I like that. 7-6. Phil says hardcore. Anybody else? 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs, bottom of the first. Sale kicks, delivers, and that's way inside for ball 2. Don't forget to like and subscribe, folks. We go live for every Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles game. I see 150 people tuning on in. Let's get 150 likes. We're at 55. Let's go. 2-1 pitch. Here it comes. And there's a strike at the knees. Again, another 95-mile-per-hour heater. It's cool. On the side of the baseball caps that the Braves have, they have the 2025 All-Star Game logo, because that's where the All-Star Game is held. 2-2 pitches, a ground ball, played on a hop by Austin Riley, and everybody's going to be safe as Riley bobbled it for a second. And now Bohm gets on with an infield single. Austin is not at a good day today in the infield over at third base. Made a ridiculous play yesterday, but made some terrible mistakes. That thing bounced right off of his left knee. He was late to get the glove down on it. And let's see if the Phillies can make them pay here. It's Castellanos who's up and had a 4-hit day today, and he takes inside for ball 1. 24-0, Zack Wheeler, perfect games to Sebastian. Ronald Stevens is going to go 3-0. Quan says 3-2. And Travis says 6-4. 1-0 pitch. That's inside for ball 2. Riley's been awful with his defense this year. Besides the one play he made last night, he has not been good. 2 balls, no strikes to Nick Castellanos. And here's the lineup in the pitch. That's inside and low again for ball 3. Phillies are 19-8 at home this year. It's been a little bit of time since they lost a series at home. 3-0. There's a strike at the knees. He ended at 94 miles per hour. Drive! Judge. 3-1 pitch. Foul ball again. Castellanos has gone up against Chris Sale 46 times in his career, and he has 12 hits. Has never homered off of him, though. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 away, bottom of the first, and a runner on at first. The payoff pitch fouled off the foot of Castellanos, and Bohm has to go back to first base. 5-1 fighting, says Snowman. Drop your link down below. Three balls, 2 strikes to Nick Castellanos. Here's the pitch. Another foul ball that goes out of play. At 7:07, we got A's and J's. And then at 8:10, it'll be Rays and Astros. That doesn't rhyme. And we got Nats and Mariners at 9:40. 3-2 pitch on the way, on the inside corner for a called strike 3. And Nick Castellanos shakes his head and walks back to the dugout. And we are going to the top of the second inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 man left. We've played 1, and we're going to the second. Braves are coming back up. Be right back. We got 213 people on here watching. You guys are awesome. And I said this before, and I will say it again. I realize the more people that we have on here chatting, and the more people that hit the thumbs up button early on, that is how you get on the good side of the YouTube algorithm. And so I would really appreciate it if you guys did hit the thumbs up button. And, of course, just continue to talk and chat. Just be nice. I only have 3 rules on here. 4. I always screw this up. No spoilers. Be nice. Right? Be nice. No spoilers. And I'm missing something. Mods, what am I missing? Be nice. No spoilers. Don't spam. That's what it was. I figured it out. Let's go. All right. Here comes Zack Wheeler back out there. On the hill, top of the second. Nats in there for a strike, right down the middle. At 97 miles per hour. Austin Riley hitting .275. Has 8 homers, 28 RBI, and I'll rip the pitch foul towards the left field side. No swearing, yes. That's also code for keep it clean. O2 delivery. That's a foul ball. Serena! What's up, Serena? Let's go. The ball's 2 strikes. Wheeler gets set at the letters and fires, and it's outside. Who you got winning tonight, Pacers or Knicks? Pacers or Knicks, if you were to choose. 1-2 pitch. Another foul ball. Excuse. One-two delivery, and it's high again for ball 2. Scott says Pacers. Hardcore says Knicks stay alive. Andre says I say Knicks. Knicks by 4.5. Oof. Quan says Pacers and the Knicks. 2-2 pitch. This one's popped up in foul ground. Bohm tries to give it a look. Does he have room? No, he doesn't. Indy by 50 in Game 6. Ooh. 50? Wow. You don't think it's going to be close? 2 balls, 2 strikes. We're in the top of the second inning. 10 seconds left on the pitch clock. Riley with a 275 average. Kicks, fires. That's down for a ball. I don't know. I don't follow hockey. That's not hockey. That's basketball. But speaking of hockey, Oilers and Stars, who do you got tonight? I think the Stars stay alive. 3-2, there's a broken back round ball. Hit over to shortstop. Turner picks it up, throws it on the run over to first. And there's 1 out. Zack Wheeler is second in baseball and strikeouts, behind just Mackenzie Gore. Gore is 94, and Wheeler has 90. The pitch to Albies, it's taken for a ball. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on a 99-mile-per-hour fastball. Wow. For Zack Wheeler, 99. The 1-1 pitch, here it is. That's 97 on the gun. It's a swing and a miss. His four-seamer has averaged 97. The sinker has averaged 97 this year. The 1-2 pitch is popped up towards the right side. Bohm in foul ground. Looks up, has it, makes the catch. And 2 away. A foul out to first. The pitch. And it's outside. This is Alex Verdugo who's up to bat. Wheeler again, kicks, delivers. This one's bounced over towards the first base side. Bohm has it, but it's a foul ball. It's just bounced foul. I was ready for Bohm to make a spectacular play at first. Two outs, top of the second. Money line for the Phillies tonight is at -125. And for the Braves, they're at -105. There's the 1-1. It's a pop-up hit out over towards shallow left field. Kepler, or Wilson that is there, makes the grab. We're going to the bottom of the second inning. No score out in Philadelphia. All right. I need some water. Ooh. Anybody play an instrument? If so, what instrument do you know how to play? I took piano lessons when I was a kid. Learned the basics, but I never advanced. I could play notes, but I never learned chords and all that type of stuff. But did any of you play an instrument? Or do you guys know how to play an instrument? Let me know down below. I'm just really curious. I am. I'm very curious. I'm also curious to see if the Phillies are going to win this game. This is going to tell me a lot. If the Phillies do win today and they beat Chris Sale, they're going to start earning my trust again. They have a chance to really swing me here. They do. They do. Piano a long time ago, didn't take it seriously, sadly. Slide guitar, harmonica. Drums, nice. Radio. The recorder in elementary school. Larry says I played the trombone in 3rd grade. Really? Is that true? Zachary says I played the bass. That's cool. Guys, look at this. Look at this. Well, I gotta turn down my phone here. Somebody's trying to call me now. I'm sure somebody's trying to call the hotline. They can't call in right now. Look at this. We got some musically talented people on here. That's cool. Here's the pitch. It's taken for a strike. I knew somebody was going to say that. No, Patrick, man, this is not an instrument. The ball is 1 strike. And the pitch to JT, and it's inside for a ball. Michael says I played guitar. What kind of guitar? Acoustic? Electric? Both? Bongos. 1-1 pitch. Outside for ball 2. The saxophone, 7th grade. Love that. Spoons. Bells, anybody? 2-1 to JT. That's going to be flying out towards left center field. It's going to bloop in there for a single. Verdugo lets it go on a hop, and JT Realmuto gets on with a single to start off the bottom of the 2nd. Wave the towels. Charge! Isn't this baseball? Who cares if you played instruments? I'm trying to spark a conversation, Norm. If you don't want to join in on the conversation, that's fine. I didn't mean for it to be like that. But yeah, I'm trying to spark a conversation. The pitch, swing and a miss. I like to get to know people. It's cool. 0-1 pitch. That's a foul ball. Right off the foot of Edmundo Sosa. They let me ring the bell in church for once. That's funny. The ball is 2 strikes. Sosa is up. Blue batting gloves. And the 0-2 to Edmundo. Check swing. Did he go? He did. Goodbye, Sosa. That's the second strikeout for Chris Sale. It was a nasty slider. I actually didn't think that Sosa was in the chase, but he bought into it. JJ's fired up. Pitch to Wes Wilson. This one's flied out towards straightaway center field. Harris gets under it, makes the grab, and JT has to retreat back over to first. Stay the course. You do, JJ. Just outstanding. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. I like to get to know my chat. One thing I realize about this platform is that if I'm just talking at you, I'm not engaging with you. The pitch, and there's a 96-mile-per-hour fastball that's in there for a strike. Injured Bird checking in. What the heck happened to you? Oh, gosh. Don't scare me. 0-1, and it's wide for a ball. I'm happy to see you. Drop that link down below. It's my guy BW. You okay? One ball, one strike. And the pitch. That's a foul ball. Bird watcher equals Harper. Oh, I hope not. Stats up, he's hitting 260. Just 27 pitches for Chris Sale. And here's the lineup and the pitch. That's a low and outside for ball two. My friend BW calls a great Orioles game. He does that all the time. The toss bat to first, and JT is safe. I have a violin I play, but no viola. You play violin? Wow. I'm okay. Team is on life support. Oh, you scared me. Here's the 2-2. That's laid off. It's outside for ball three. Yeah, the Orioles have not played a good ball. They are on life support. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Bryson Stott. And the pitch, here it is, outside for ball 4. Phillies have something cooking in the kitchen. Yohan Rojas is coming up. Here's Rojas, the pitch on the way. Fly ball hit out towards left field. And coming on in to make the catch is Verdugo. And he gets under it and squeezes it for out number 3. No runs, 2 men left. And we've played 2 innings. We're going to the top of the 3rd. No score out in Philadelphia in game 2 of this day-night doubleheader. Let's go. Hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button as well. So now that I know that some of you guys are musically talented, right? Now that I know that, what else do I want to know about you guys? How long did you guys play your instruments? How long did you guys play your instruments? 264 people watching, 99 likes. I got 99 problems, but None of y'all are one of them. We got 265 people in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. So Burland is noticing Philly fans eyeing up our boy Said. I'm here to break a deal. BW. My friend. Me personally. For Cedric. I'm out. I'm sorry. I'm out. The one guy I am into on, and I don't know if it's just me, but I will take Felix Bautista. It's going to take a lot to get him. I know. But that's the guy that I want. Somebody texted on into the hotline and said guitar, acoustic, and electric. Nice. Cool. Larry says 50 years. JJ, we said we play instruments. No one said we were talented. Well, I said that you're talented because guess what? Everybody has a talent. And I do think that you're all talented. So I stand by what I said. The pitch is inside for a ball to Michael Harris. Mountains don't move, says BW. 1-0 pitch. And that is fouled away. Guys, please go subscribe to Orioles Bird Watcher. Please. I'm begging you. I shouldn't even have to do that because he is awesome. And I don't really say that lightly. I mean it. 2 balls, 1 strike. Wheeler comes set and fires. And it's up high for ball 3. Everybody but Dak Prescott is talented. Yeah, well, I mean, he made it to the NFL. Not a lot of people can say that. So, but when you look at him compared to other NFL players and other NFL quarterbacks, that's a different conversation. And I know that that's what you mean. But I still have to make sure that I say that. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the windup, and here's the pitch. It's a foul ball. JJ is spitting facts. I don't tell a lie. I don't have a lying bone in me. At least not right now. 3-2 pitch, and Harris is going to foul this one back over towards the screen. Seven pitches in this at-bat alone. Harris did make an incredible catch in Game 1 of this doubleheader and took away a homer from Max Kepler. 3-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. He goes golfing after a curveball, and Zack Wheeler with his 3rd strikeout of the evening. 1, 2, 3. Cha-ching. Yup. Hold up.
You get nothing.
1 out. Top of the 3rd. And the pitch. It's inside for a ball. This is Nick Allen who's up at the plate. Sitting over on the right side. Doesn't have a homer this year, but he does have a dozen RBI. 1-0 pitch, and that was a little bit inside, but it's a called strike anyways. And Allen chirps with Wagner. At Wagner. Wheeler with a big leg kick this time. And the pitch. And it's fouled off. Allen got jammed on it. I think it may have made a little contact with his finger. And the trainer is going to go check up on him. He was going back over towards the dugout. Yeah. What's with these guys getting hit today? Jeez. I didn't even want to drop a link, just here to chill. My team has a night off. Hey, we can't lose. Well, guys, please go subscribe to BW. All you got to do is click on his link, or all you got to do is click on his profile. That's it. Click on his profile and go follow him. Ugh. Does Gene Wilder get royalties for that soundbite? If you play a bite that's under 5 seconds, you're fine. Under the fair use trademark. Not fair use trademark. It's under the fair use rule. So you're good. If there were royalties for sound bites, I'd be flat broke. And guess what? You are fine, BW. Your Orioles are not fine, but you are. With the royalties. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's the 1-2 pitch on the way. On the outside corner for a called strike 3. Back-to-back punch-outs for Zack Wheeler with a backwards K. Woo! Now bring up Acuna. Ronald Acuna Jr. did not start in the first game. He did come on in to pinch hit, though, later on during the game. And he played out in right field. The pitch hits high for a ball. One ball, no strikes. And the pitch to Acuna. There's a sweeper that's in there at the knees for strike 1. 257 people on here. Let's get the 257 likes. 1-1 pitch. This one's chopped foul over towards the third base side. Thought maybe it was going to go into the camera. Well, it did not. Max Coverage TV! My man Max is covering the Knicks game tonight. You guys should go check him out. 1-2. That's inside for ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Wheeler kicks, fires the pitch on the way, swing and a miss. And Zack Wheeler strikes out the side and gets a 1-2-3 inning. We're heading to the bottom of the third. No score out at the bank. Wow. Have a seat, Acuna. Sit down. Go follow Max Coverage TV too. He is also my friend. It's time for some water. Need some water. Whoever said Zack Wheeler is not pitching like a Cy Young candidate, whoever said that before today, wrong. Acuna stole the Fizzly lifting drinks. The walls have to be cleaned and sterilized.
You get nothing.
You lose. Good day, sir. Did y'all win game 1? I took a nap. I got knocked out. Oh, you got knocked out. Well, that's okay. I hope you had a good nap. You know, it was getting to be like The Shining when Jack Nicholson starts to break on into the bathroom, and it got so close, and the Phillies were able to get the final outs. It got to bases loaded in the top of the 9th, and it was 5-4, and the Braves were down to their final strike like 17 gazillion times. Yes. It was a great game. It was. It was literally like The Shining. Shout out to Jack Nicholson, by the way. Bottom of the third. Phillies are coming up. Who would have thought that JJ would talk about a horror movie in sports? But guess what? The Phillies can be scary at times. They can be. They can. So I guess it's kind of a good analogy. Romano was Wendy looking terrified when the axe came through the door. The pitch, and that's taken for a ball. Matt Olson was the one who turned the door and said, "Here's Johnny." 1-0 pitch. Swinging a foul ball. You guys are... I get such a kick out of you guys. I really do. That was fouled right off of the mask of Drake Baldwin. Sale still pitching. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the windup and the pitch. What a nice slider that was. It was in there for a strike. That's just Chris Sale for you. Break into the bathroom like The Shining every time I hit up Taco Bell. 1-2 pitch. That's taken down for ball 2. Guys, I do have to make a confession. I do. I said that Taco Bell was overrated a couple of weeks ago. I was wrong. 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. And there's 1 out in the bottom of the third. I was wrong. I kind of like it. That's a good win, bro. Now you have your ace going for game 2. Heck yeah. Well, somebody said he's not our ace earlier today. He didn't say it, but he implied it. But yes, I think he's still our ace. The ball is 1 strike to Kyle Schwarber. The pitch on the way. Check swing. Did he go? I didn't think he went around. But the third base umpire, Brock Ballou, says, "You did." Didn't realize it was possible to overrate Taco Bell. Well, I'm not going to lie, it was pretty good. 0-2. That's outside for a ball. Yeah, we have a redirect to Max Coverage TV after this. We are going to follow him for the next game. Once we are done, of course. 1-2 pitch. That's taken down for a ball. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, bottom of the third. Schwarber tonight 0 for 1. He homered, though, in the first game. 2-2 pitch, and that's outside for ball 3. Baumholtz in the on-deck circle. A 5-pitch at-bat so far. Sale. It's the signs and the payoff pitch to Schwarber. Swing and a miss. Another nasty slider from Chris Sale. His 4th strikeout of the evening. Don't be surprised if the Phillies don't get a lot of runs off of Chris Sale. To me, it doesn't matter what the final score is. If they get the win tonight against this guy, that's all you can ask for. Because he's on. The pitch, another beautiful slider that's in there for a strike. The way that it just dips, it's just insane. It looks like a curveball. 0-1, and there's a 96-mile-per-hour fastball that's fouled off by Alec Bohm. Don't forget to like and subscribe. 0-2 to Bohm, and he fouls it away. Aren't Taco Bell tacos made from pink slime or something? I don't know. JJ, you're a famous broadcaster. You need to aim a little higher when it comes to culinary choices. I'm just saying that Taco Bell's not bad. It's really not. 0-2 pitch on the way. Strike 3 called at the knees. And Alec Bohm goes down looking. And Chris Sale comes back striking out the side and getting himself a 1-2-3 inning and plays copycat with Zack Wheeler. We're going to the top of the fourth. I didn't say Taco Bell was the best thing. Of course, I love going out to eat. Hey, JJ, how old are you, my guy? I'll put it to you this way. When the Phillies won their first World Series, I wasn't born. I was negative 18 years old. Hi, JJ. Sorry, I just had dinner, says Captain Nerdy Monster. Don't have to be sorry. Did you bring in leftovers for the rest of us, though? That's the question that I do have. JJ and Max, what's going on? Saw JJ at the park grilling ribs with a 9 in his waist. Did you? I'm sure. Why didn't you say hi to me? JJ's turning his age into a riddle. I do. I have to keep you all on your toes. I just do. It makes me who I am. I realized something, okay? The one thing about this is that when you're on this platform, right, it's not radio, okay? It's not TV. You're not talking at people. You're talking to people. And so you got to have a personality. You got to be cool. You got to be funny. You got to have some swag. And that's the one thing that I'm starting to kind of learn, and I'm embracing that. I would say that I'm embracing that now more than ever. Obviously, still got to call the game. But you got to have personality. And you have to be engaging. And so my question every day that I ask myself is, was I engaging enough to my audience? Did my audience find me entertaining? Because guess what? If the game is good, that's great. If the cast is great, even better. There's a method to my madness. 1-0 pitch. That's inside for ball 2. It's about keeping you guys on your toes. That's why we asked about the instruments before, because you didn't know what I was going to ask. And you get to learn about each other. This is a community on here. That's why people come back. It's because they love the sense of community. Part of the reason. 2 balls, 1 strike. Wheeler kicks, delivers, and the pitch is inside for ball 3. I'm 55. I'm 34. Darn it, I knew I was missing something. 3 balls, 1 strike. Drake Baldwin is in the box, hitting on the left side, and the 3-1 pitch, and there's a ground ball back up the middle. Turner has it, though. Sidearm throw to first as he picks it up. It's in plenty of time, and there's 1 away. Yeah, you need to keep things interesting. You definitely keep us entertained for sure. The chat is constantly live here. Well, you're not just live. I mean, you guys talk. And I like to open up conversations. Sometimes I actually do play devil's advocate on things just to get a response from you guys. Because I want to hear what you guys have to say. I'm 20 to the power of 10. That's very specific. In days or seconds? 0-1. That's in there for a strike. I'm from New Jersey. That's where I am. 0-2 pitch. It's up high for a ball. 1 out, top of the 4th. How did we get here, JJ? Well, there's no score. So you didn't really miss a lot of action. 1-2 pitch. It's up high for ball 2. Sale, 3 innings, 2 hits allowed, 5 strikeouts, no runs, 1 walk. And Wheeler, 3 1/3, no hits, no runs, 1 walk, and 5 strikeouts. And time called. Brain minus 120, heart minus 11, passport says negative 48. 2-2 pitch. That's flared out to left field. And it's going to drop in for a base hit. And I want to apologize in advance because that was my fault. I said Wheeler had no hits. And that was on me. So I apologize. It's okay. You guys can, boo me all you want. That was my fault. I should know better. Comes Matt Olson to the plate. And Olson takes a strike. We got 275 people tuning on in. Better see 275 likes. Guys are awesome. 0-1 pitch. Here it is. Line drive. Fair down the right field line. Castellanos gets over to it. Ozuna's rounding second. They'll go over to third. Stock cuts off the throw from Casty. And Matt Olson gets on with a double. And there's still 1 out in the top of the 4th. Someone take the wooden spoon. Slap JJ. You get nothing. 132 likes. Do we have 132? We should get to 200, man. Let's get to 200. Come on, let's go. Shadow watchers, get out of the shadows. It's okay. Light your pitchforks and start a riot because JJ jinxed the Phillies. Pitch is taken for a ball to Austin Riley. And here's the windup and the pitch. That's outside for ball 2. Ugh. Two balls, no strikes. Wheeler gets set at the letters, gets the signs from JT, kicks, delivers, and it's outside for ball 3. Come on. Got to find the zone. He's been going outside to Riley, and he can't seem to throw a strike here. Olson at second, Ozuna over at third. 1 out, top of the 4th, and the 3-0 pitch to Riley, and it's bounced foul. He got a fastball right down the middle. By the way, Toronto has a 6-0 lead against the Athletics. Three balls, 1 strike. Wheeler kicks, delivers the pitch, and there's a grounder down the left field line. That's a fair ball, and it's going all the way towards the corner. The Braves are going to get 2 runs out of this as Austin Riley gets a 2-run double. Wes Wilson does throw it back in over to short, and Riley just kept it fair. That just hit the line after it bounced over third base, and Sosa tried to dive for it. No chance. 2-0 Atlanta. And now it's Ozzie Albies who's up, and the pitch on the way. Fly ball hit out to deep right field. Castellanos goes back over towards the track, and it is gone. Ozzie Albies goes deep. And the Braves lead it 4-0 as he sends it out of the yard. That's the 6th homer of the season for Ozzie. Didn't even look like he had a full swing there. Yet was still able to get it out. Yes, Pop. Verdugo's up, 1 out, top of the 4th. I'll foul off the 97-mile-per-hour heater. That escalated quickly. JJ, what have you done? I'm sorry. 1 ball, 1 strike. Top of the 4th, 1 out. And here's the pitch. It's a curveball at the knees for strike 2. Crazy. Not going to be that guy. But I will tell you, it's going to be really hard for the Phillies to climb up this hill. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch to Verdugo. There's a fly ball out towards straightaway center field. It'll stay in the yard. And Rojas backs up towards the track and makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. And Michael Harris II is up now. Phillies money line now is at plus 1,000. See that Genesis Cabrera just agreed to a 1-year deal with the Cubs? The pitch to Money Mike. Fly ball hit out towards center field. On the run is Rojas, and he's there to make the catch in front of the wall. Johan Rojas able to get his counterpart out towards deep center field, and we're going to the bottom of the 4th. The Braves do tack on 4 runs on a 2-run double by Austin Riley and a 2-run homer by Ozzie Albies. Bottom of the 4th coming up, 4-0 Atlanta. Okay. Just like that. Yep. We'll make up for it, bullpen, says Andre. I didn't say it was over, but it is going to be hard to, it's not going to be an easy task. Hey guys, hit the thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button as well. We got 134 likes. Let's see how many we have now. That was the last time I checked. 254 people tuning on and 142 likes. Let's go. Keep the likes coming. Viewers are commenting on various aspects of the baseball game between the Phillies and the Braves. Thanks so much, AI. Appreciate you for stating the obvious to me. I couldn't tell. Gosh. AI. When it comes to streaming, can't live with it, can't live without it. This would make the win even sweeter. Let us have this win, please. You've hurt us enough. Who's hurt us enough? I've hurt you enough. I don't mean to hurt anybody. The Phillies have hurt us enough. Yes. Somebody was trying to set me up, and I didn't realize this when I was a freshman in college. This guy was introducing me to this girl. I don't really think that he was trying to be a wingman or whatever, but he was trying to be nice, and he said, Jason would never hurt a fly. Like, that's how nice of a person he is. And I said, yeah, you're right. I'd squash it. And he said, really, Jason, like, I'm trying to be nice, and that's what you say? I was like, well, I got to show my sense of humor somehow. The ball is 1 strike, and the pitch is up high for a ball. But, of course, I told him I appreciate the compliment. But they laughed. They thought it was funny. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch to Castellanos. That's grounded foul. Monkey business is I'm a Braves fan. What's going on, dude? Thanks so much for stopping by. Sale has 49 pitches. 31 strikes, 18 balls. The 1-2 to Castellanos, swing and a miss. Another slider that disappeared out of the zone. And Sale now with 6 strikeouts today. One out, bottom of the 4th. Up next is JT. The windup, the pitch. It's down for a ball. One-oh pitch. That's a foul ball. I would never hurt a living thing, says Eagle Auto, but give me a fly swatter, and I'll need to be charged with crimes against fly kind. I'm with you. There's the 1-1 pitch. It's a 95 mile per hour fastball that's in there for strike 2. Scott. Here's the 1-2. That's up high for ball 2. We don't have to hit Acuna, but we have to retaliate and at least, like, make him move. The pitch. There's a fly ball hit out to right field. And there to make the catch is Acuna. So you got to be smart about this, too. Like, you can't just be dumb. Like, there's a difference. You don't want to get yourself ejected, but you got to stand up for yourself. Two outs in the pitch, and it's inside for a ball. Mosquitoes, too. You're right. You're right about mosquitoes. 1-0 pitch. Foul ball. We did a spelling bee when I was in elementary school. And I lost because I couldn't spell mosquito correctly. And I was really mad that day. I made it to like the final 5. 1-1 pitch. It's inside for ball 2. Two one. There's a ground ball hit over to third base, and the throw over to first is in time for out number 3. And we're going to the top of the 5th. Who cares at this point? We lost anyways. So you're just gonna give up the game like that? You'd rather just forfeit this game and just have him get thrown out? What are you talking about? It still is a 4-0 game. Like, that's a loser mentality to just get ejected. You can be smart about it. I'm not giving up this game. It's the Braves. You kidding me? If I was at the game this evening, we would be winning instead of being behind 4 runs, says Mark. That guy clearly bet. No. He doesn't do that. That's Crowley. That's my guy. I just disagree with you there on that. You just gotta be smart. Like, you can't aim for his head. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta, you have to get a warning, but you can't step over the line. That's all I'm trying to say. You can retaliate. There's ways to do it. I just can't have Wheeler get ejected. Andre says we just got to get Sale out, plain and simple. Accidents happen, but who retaliates after a fender bender? The whole thing is stupid. Wow, John and Larry disagree on something. Wow. John says retaliate on the scoreboard. Larry says drill him in the ribs. Wow. Statler and Waldorf are disagreeing on something. Whoa. Top of the 5th. 4-0 Braves. And Wheeler kicks and delivers, and it's in there for a strike. Sprinkle the money line. Thank me later. 225 people watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. No balls, 1 strike. And the pitch on the way. Here it is. It's outside for a ball. John says it's 3rd grade. I see where you're coming from. 1-1. That's taken outside for ball 2. But I also understand, too, you want to have your brothers back. You stand up for the people that you care about. I get it. Stand up for your team. 2-1. And there's a strike called at the knees. I can't help it if Statler is a wuss. Oh my gosh. Don't start beefing the chat. Come on. No. I can't have this happen to my chat. Oh. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch on the way, and that's up high for ball 3. Back in here, JJ. Hello. All we need to... We just got to come back here. Yeah, we do. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch on the way. There's a fly ball hit out towards straightaway center field. Rojas is there, makes the grab. 1 out. We get some runs this inning, says Andre. I hope so. I do. Now, if you talk smack and then hit him, then you deserve a bat upside the head. One ball, no strikes. Joe's here. We missed you, Joe. We missed you for the first game. 1-0 on the way, and that's up high for ball two. Joe, John and Larry are disagreeing on something in chat. It's kind of cool. Statler versus Waldorf. 2-0. That misses inside for ball three. Acuna's up. He's 0 for 2 tonight. The 3-0 pitch. He went around. The pitch was inside, and Acuna couldn't hold his swing. Riley had a 2-run double, and Ozzie Albies a 2-run homer. That was back in the top of the fourth. 3-1 pitch. This one is skied and out of play. Right behind home plate. The payoff pitch from Wheeler. And another foul ball that finds the seats. Good for you for getting 14 in Jeopardy. I like that. It's great. What a catch by that fan. 3-2. Another foul ball. It was at 98 miles per hour from Zack Wheeler. Hit the like button and hit that subscribe button as well, folks. 231 people on here tuning on in. We're at 156 likes. Let's get to 200. 3-2. It's outside for ball four. Good at bat by Acuna. Is that Luke? Is that the Luke Williams who was on the Phillies? Yes. That's sad, John. That's awful. That's terrible. There's Baldwin. He's going to take the pitch inside for a ball. Double play on the way. Let's go. The 1-0. That misses inside for ball two. Two balls, no strikes. The windup and the pitch. It's a cutter in there for strike one. This might be Zach's last inning. Maybe not. He has 89 pitches. 2-1 delivery, swing and a miss. He'll probably go one more. I would assume. Two pitch, here it comes. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Wheels. 6 chairs. 6 chairs for Zack Wheeler. Rob snuck into the Braves dugout and stuck bubble gum all over their equipment. Oh, get him back. It's funny. 2-away, and now here's Marcelo Zuna. And he looks at the sinker in there for strike one, and he says, really? It's like, nah, that's not a strike. Well, it was. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. We're in the top of the fifth, 2 away. To one on, and the pitch to Ozuna. Fly ball hit out towards center field. On the run is Rojas, and he makes the catch, and we're going to the bottom of the fifth inning. Phillies are down 4-0. And we'll be right back in just a few moments. Hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell icons. Be right back. Guys, want to hear something that's like really impressive? I have not burped or hiccuped once on this stream. I think that deserves a round of applause. I've made it this far, and nothing has come out. I got to give myself props for that. We're back. We're in the bottom of the fifth. It's 4-0 Braves. Atlanta got they got a 2-run double from Austin Riley, followed by a 2-run homer from Ozzie Albies. There's Wes Wilson. The pitch is inside for a ball. Chat. You guys are funny. One of pitch. That's in there for a strike. Michael, shut up. No, I'm kidding. Ugh. One pitch. That's outside for ball 2. Chat. Don't accuse me. Come on. Come on, you gotta believe me. 2-1 pitch. That's on the outside corner for a strike. Oh, he says nice job. Thanks. Sale is 63 pitches. 2-2. That's a foul ball. Sale in his last start against the Phillies, it was on April 8th. He just lasted 4 2/3. Gave up 5 earned runs on 9 hits. 2-2, and Sale does not get the call, and Sale says, man alive. Oof. But chat, I'm actually really proud of myself. Three-two pitch to Wilson, and I'll foul it off towards the third base side. 232 people on here tuning on in. Let's go. 3-2, and it misses low and inside for ball 4, and Wilson will walk over to first. It's been a while since the Phillies have had a base runner. Charge! That was a bad charge. It'll get better. They got to earn it. Here's the pitch to Stotts. Oh, it's a strike. Just hit the upper third of the zone. Gotta make noise here. Gotta make noise here. Oh, one pitch to Stott. There's a fly ball hit out towards left field. And there to make the grab for out number 1 is Verdugo. So Yohan Rojas is up. Excuse. The pitch. It's in there for a strike. Darn it. No balls, 1 strike. To Yohan Rojas. The windup and the pitch. It's low and inside for ball 1. That was so close. The 1-1 pitch. Another nice slider thrown at the knees at 79 miles per hour. By the way, Toronto's lead is now 11-0. And they're just in the bottom of the 3rd. 1-2 pitch to Rojas. And it's another foul ball. JJ, do you play baseball? No. I don't. I used to help out, though. I volunteered at Challenger Baseball. 1-2 pitch. Foul ball. Bottom of the 5th, 1 out. Olson at first. 3 seconds left on the pitch clock. Here's the 1-2, and it's another foul ball. We're working up the pitch count. That does help. 75 pitches for sale. 6 pitches in this at-bat. 3 of them have been fouled off. Knicks have a 9-3 lead. The 1-2 on the way to Rojas, and there's a bouncing ball hit over towards second base. They're not going to get the out at second, but the throw over to first is in time by albies. So they move Wilson over to second. Be good to see them try to get at least 1. Chip away. Chip away. Pitch to Turner, and he fouls off the slider. Don't forget to like. Let's go, Trey. The ball's 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. It's in the dirt. Do something for your money. I like that. I like that. You tell him, John. You tell him. Tell that to Trey. 1 ball, 1 strike. Olson at second. And the 1-1 pitch, and that's going to hit Trey Turner right on the foot. And Wilson also stole second base. Or sorry, stole the looked like he had third base stolen, but he's gonna go back over to second base. You're standing over at third. Got him right on the back foot. Did he offer at that, though, is the question. I think that Turner did go. Are the Braves going to challenge it? I don't know about you guys, but it looked to me like he went. And Kyle Schwarber's up to bat. So they will not challenge it. Be honest with me. The pitch on the way. And it's taken for a ball. Did it look like to you that he went? Because to me it did. One ball, no strikes. Kyle Schwarber's up. And here's the windup in the pitch. And that's outside for ball 2. All right, let's go, chat. George! 2 balls, no strikes. And here's the pitch on the way. It's outside for ball 3. Looks like Sale doesn't want anything to deal with Kyle Schwarber. Doesn't want to have anything to do with him. Five seconds left on the pitch clock. Wilson at second, Turner on at first, and the 3-0 pitch. It's a slider that catches the outer third of the zone. Captain Nerdy Monster says he did. I saw him. Thanks. It did look like he went. Jeez. The 3-1, the Schwarber. It's outside and low, and that's going to load the bases. Let's get loud, baby. The clocks. Time's a ticking. And Rick Kranitz is going to go out there. It's a golden opportunity for the Phillies to get back into the ball game. And Bohm is coming up. The alarm clocks. Let's go. Wake up. They will break up the conversation, Mark Wagner. Kranitz goes back to the dugout. And Bohm is coming up to the plate. Just send one into the gap. Phillies fans on their feet. Bohm is up. Sale gets set above the belt. First pitch to Bohm. Foul ball. Let's get loud. Let's get loud, baby. Let's get loud. Love it. George! The balls, 1 strike to Bohm. The windup and the pitch, another foul ball. And Bohm is behind in the count 0-2. "86 pitches for Sale. 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. Bases loaded, no balls, 2 strikes to Alec Bohm. Sale takes a breath, winds up, fires, and Bohm takes it down for a ball. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Sale with the 1-2 to Alec, and Bohm again fouls it off. Bomb, bomb. Bomb, bomb. Golden opportunity here for Philadelphia. The 1-2 pitch on the way. There's a ground ball hit over to shortstop, and the throw over to first is in time, and the inning is over. The Phillies leave the bases loaded, and we are heading to the top of the 6th inning. It's 4-0 Atlanta. Another golden opportunity for the Phillies squandered. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right. We're at the top of the 6th inning. 206 people tuning on in. Again, appreciate you all for being on here. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel as well. We're heading into the 6th inning. Phillies are down 4-0. Huh. That is kind of loud. Why does this team love leaving bases loaded? Ask them. I know. Wheeler, I think, is going to still pitch the 6th, right? It's a huge crowd. I guess I should probably turn off that fan. Yeah, you can hear it. I see it. See the audio levels. Wheeler is still pitching, and the pitch is in there for a strike. Let me turn it off. I'll put it on a lower setting, actually. Now you can still hear it. 0-1, and it's taken for a ball. There's the 1-1 on the way. That's in there for strike 2. Do we lead the league in left on base, runners left on base, and double plays? We're up there in the both of those stats. Yes. Carlos Hernandez is warming up in the pen. The 1-2 to Olson. And he takes it down for a ball. 2-2 pitch. There's a fly ball hit out to left field. Drifting towards his left is Wilson. Is there to make the grab. One out, top of the sixth. And Austin Riley comes on up and takes ball one. All right, let's just turn this off. Let's turn this guy off. And think about the noise. 1-0 pitch. It's inside for ball two. Hmm. 2-0. That's inside for ball three. Yeah, I don't have the stats in front of me, sorry. Rio delivery, a tie for ball four. And Austin Riley gets on with a 1-out walk. 102 pitches for Wheeler. And Ozzie Albies is the next batter. There is some action in the bullpen. Carlos Hernandez is warming up for the Phillies. Here's the pitch. It's inside for a ball. Let's go, Phillies. One 0 pitch. Fouled away. This is Ozzie Albies' 2-run homer that they're showing on the replay. Double play here would be great. The 1-1 pitch. It's outside for ball two. That was not even close. Phillies just have 2 hits today. Braves have 4. Including the 2 big hits that came in the fourth. The 2-1 to Albies. It's down for ball three. Curveball missed. Three balls, 1 strike. And the pitch to Albies is inside for ball four. And Rob is over at the stairwell. And he's going to come on up. And that's going to be it for Zack Wheeler. The runners on at first and second are still his responsibility. And Wheeler shakes his head. And Rob's going to pull the plug. So we got a pitching change. Hernandez will step on in for Philadelphia. And they will be right back. He has to face Verdugo and most likely Harris at the very least. No need to marinate in your own flatulence. I kind of like that. Wheeler's mid. Okay. Now Wheeler's night tonight, it happens. I mean, Wheeler was doing fine until the fourth inning. And I can't really fully blame him. I can't put all the blame on him. Because the offense didn't step up for him. Wheeler's not mid, he's human. Yeah. That's right. That's right. That's exactly right. Sound a bit tired, JJ. I'm not tired. It's been a little bit depressing. Phillies have been lifeless. Are you just trying to get me riled up? Try what you're trying to do. 240 people tuning on in. Hit the like button. I'm a Braves fan, and I'm not dumb enough to say Wheeler is mid. Offense not giving Wheeler run support. Nope. Carlos Hernandez is going to pitch. Wheeler really only gave up 4 hits. It's the tone of dissatisfaction. That's correct. Verdugo's up. Hernandez on the hill. And the pitch is inside for a ball. To be losing and be excited would be crazy work. Now, if I was doing a national game, I would obviously have to be engaged, and I would. But I don't have to turn that dial on. 1-0 pitch. That's in there for a strike. Verdugo's up. Runners at first and second. Top of the 6th. 1 out. The windup, the pitch. Foul ball. That's how you get fired. The 1-2 on the way. It's popped up, and Verdugo slams the bat down. And Sosa's there. And he'll make the catch right by the third base bag. We won another series. Jeez, guys. Yeah, I'll take that, but guess what? I want a sweep. I want a sweep. The pitch. There's a foul ball. That was an emphatic foul ball call. Thanks, Larry. Do I sound tired? Oh, 1. That's up high for a ball. Andre says my pockets want to sweep. There's the 1-1 pitch. That was a 99-mile-per-hour fastball. Just missed inside. 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. Two balls, 2 strikes. Hernandez comes set and delivers. There's a bouncing ball hit over to shortstop. Turner picks it up, but Harris is going to beat it out without a throw. And everybody's going to be safe. It's an infield single. Thought maybe Turner was going to get over to it quicker. And took a high bounce. And Harris just hustled out of the box. Maybe he could have ran a little bit harder, but Harris is fast. Here's Luke Williams. He stares at strike 1. It's a slider. I agree, JJ. I want to sweep. For sure. 0-1 pitch, line drive down the right field line. That's a fair ball. Another couple runs are going to score, and it's now 6-0 Atlanta. on the 2-run double, or the 2-run single hit by Luke Williams. They played small ball there, and it certainly helped them. That thing got past Bohm, too. Oof. Here's Acuna, and the pitch on the way. Fly ball hit out to deep center field. It'll stay in the ballpark. Rojas is there, makes the catch, and we're going to the bottom of the 6th inning. 6-0 Braves. As Luke Williams gets another couple of runs driven on in for Atlanta. The Phillies are coming back up as we go to the bottom of the 6th. All right. Whew. It's been a fun day with you guys. It really has. It's been a fun day. I'm having a blast. I want to sweep. Yeah, you got to swing for the fences. I'm happy that we took 2 out of 3, too. But guess what? They want to sweep. I know it's hard to do. It's not easy. But I want to go for the horn. You know, I want to go for the heart. Even the score. They're swinging for the outhouse. Headhunter Larry. Headhunter Waldorf. Don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe, folks. Appreciate you all for being on here. I really do. We have 177 likes, and we're going to the bottom of the 6th. Let's get to 200. I'm back. Let's do this. JJ, you're not so chatty this evening. You must be tired. Not tired. Just a little bit quiet. Phillies have been quiet today. Here's Chris Sale going out there for his 6th inning. The pitch to Castellanos. That's a foul ball. Two hits. Oh, 1 fouled away. Nationals play the Mariners at 9:40 tonight. Rays are up 1-0 against the Astros. 0-2 on the way. It's high for a ball. Here's the 1-2 to Castellanos. Line drive caught at third base by Austin Riley. It's sharply just right at Austin. And 1 out. Did he smoked that thing? Sale today, 5 1/3. No runs, 2 hits, 6 strikeouts, 3 walks. The pitch to JT, and he fouls it back. Oh, 1 pitch. It's a slider that's in there for a strike. To delivery. It's down for a ball. Sale in his last 2 starts has gone 7 innings each and has only given up 1 earned run, and it was just 2 solo homers that he allowed. In the month of May, he has 26 1/3 of an inning that he's pitched and 32 strikeouts, 4 earned runs allowed. The pitch on the way here. Strike 3 called on the inside corner. And there's 2 gone. Oof. He's just in the zone. Pitch to Sosa. He slaps it foul. Phillies will be playing the Brewers. They're still on for tomorrow. So they're playing this weekend out of the bank. Anybody going to any of the games? 0-1. Swing and a miss. Joe Ross is loosening up in the Phillies pen. Here's the 100th pitch from Sale, and it's taken high for a ball. One-two pitch. Sosa fouls it off. Mark says I'm going Friday and Saturday. Jim Ross? I just said Joe Ross. Joe Ross is in the pen. Jim Ross. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Another nasty slider thrown by Chris Sale. And we are going to the top of the 7th inning. 6-0 Atlanta. The 2,500th MLB career strikeout for Chris Sale. I think he's the quickest to do so. Wow. All right, I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. See you soon. Here's Joe Ross. He's going to go out there to pitch the top of the 7th. The pitch is inside for a ball. All right, let me try to find Max's stream. Where is it? Max Coverage TV. There he is. 1-0 pitch from Ross. And that's swung on and fouled. Good. Good stuff. Shout out to Max. Ross comes set at the letters and delivers. And there's a foul ball. Makes the count now 1-2. All right, so let's put Max's thing over here. And again, guys, really appreciate you all for tuning on in. I really do. 1-2 on the way. This is inside. Drake Baldwin's up. Joe Ross, 32 years old, from Berkeley, California. Here's the 2-2 pitch. It's down for ball 3. Ross has a 4.26 earned run average, 19 strikeouts, and a 1.3 whip. Took a quick step off for a second. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the payoff pitch from Ross. It's just down in the eyes of Mark Wagner. And Drake Baldwin gets on with a leadoff walk to start off the top of the 7th inning. All right, I think that we got it. Good. Very good. Still got 190 people rocking with us. That's great. Let us get to 200 likes. The pitch. That's a foul ball. A 1 pitch on the way, swing and a miss. That's to Marcelo Zuna. Knicks are up 45-34. Oilers lead at 3-1. There's the 0-2 pitch on the way, and there's a called strike 3 on the outside edge. And Ross comes away with his first strikeout. Huh. Here's the pitch to Olson. And it's taken for a strike. Ross gets set below the letters. Kicks, deals. There's a fly ball hit out towards deep center field. It'll stay in the ballpark. Rojas is there, makes the catch over in front of the State Farm sign. And there's 2 outs. pitch. There's a called strike. Oh, 1. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs, top of the 7th. Ross comes set and delivers. And the pitch is outside for a ball. Jim Ross. Stars pulled their goalie because he wouldn't stop a single shot. Wait, really? Two. That's a foul ball. I'm not checking my Tinder. I'm checking the trivia question that I'm going to do. I have 2 trivia questions today. Two balls, 2 strikes. Ross kicks, fires the pitch, and there's a high fly ball hit out to deep left field, and that one is gone. And that makes it 8-0 Braves. Austin Riley with his 9th homer of the season, and it is a blowout now. There you go. Two outs, top of the 7th. Here's Ozzie Albies, and the pitch is down low and inside for a ball. That thing was crushed. That was. 1-0 pitch to Ozzie, and a grounded foul. Austin Riley's one of those guys where you would love to have him on your team. When obviously he's doing well. That's the first time that he's homered, too, by the way, in 25 days. 1-1, and it's high for ball 2. Austin's now 28 years old. Crazy. The pitch on the way. This one's popped up out over towards shallow center field. Turner says he has it, and he does. He'll make the catch. We're going in the bottom of the 7th. Phillies are down 8-0 against the Braves. Austin Riley, it's a 2-run homer. And they'll be back in just a little bit. All right. I'm going to ask you a Phillies trivia question, and if you get it right, you will hear this. And if you get it wrong, you'll hear this. Okay. In Game 4 of the 1993 NLCS, who had the 2 RBI for the Phillies in the 4th inning against John Smoltz and the Braves. In Game 4 of the NLCS in 1993, Phillies were playing the Braves. Who had the 2 RBI I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. I screwed this up. I screwed that up. We're not going to do that one. Sorry. I screwed that up. That was bad. Freddie Freeman? No. The answer was Kevin Stocker and Danny Jackson. Phillies actually won 2-1. That was my bad. I hate that game, says Larry. I'll find another one. I screwed that one up. We'll do another one. Bottom of the 7th, in the pitch to Wes Wilson. There's a fly ball hit out to deep left field. That one's going back over towards the track. If it's fair, it's gone. And it is... Did it hit the foul pole? Did it hit the foul pole? No, it's a foul ball. That's a foul ball. I'll find a better one. I wanted to do something Phillies Braves related. I'll do something better. The ball's 1 strike to Wes Wilson. Rafael Montero's pitching for the Braves. The 0-1 pitch is taken down for a ball. One to one pitch. That's taken low for ball 2. Two one on the way. There's a foul ball that goes out of play. So the count is now 2-2. Is it starting to rain? No. Two-two pitch. That's taken low for ball 3. We'll do the trivia question when we go to the 8th. 3-2 pitch. There's a ground ball. It's a foul ball. Six pitches in this at-bat to Wes Wilson. 3-2 pitch. And he spoils it foul. Montero's 34 years old. Started off his career with the Mets. 3-2 pitch. Check swing. Did he go? No, he did not. And Wes Wilson gets on with a leadoff walk. Here's the pitch. That's taken outside for a ball. One ball, no strikes in the pitch. Here it is. It's taken for a strike. Sorry, I was dealing with something else, too. I apologize about that, chat. I had something else that I had to deal with. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's taken down for ball 2. Everything's good. The 2-1 the start. And he fouls it back towards the screen. Phillies are down 8-0 against the Atlanta Braves. Two-two pitch. That's taken outside for ball 3. Yeah, I apologize about that, chat. That was kind of important. 3-2 pitch to Bryson Stott. There's a ground ball hit over to first base. The throw to second, there's one. The throw to first, not in time, and Stott does beat out the throw. Ugly game for sure, but a comeback would be absolutely huge. Oh, absolutely. 1,000%. It absolutely would be. Appreciate you guys for sticking this out with me. One out in the bottom of the 7th, and a runner on over at first. And there's Rojas swinging a miss on a 95-mile-per-hour fastball. No balls, 1 strike. And here's the windup and the pitch, swinging a miss. Rays lead at 1-0. They're in the bottom of the 3rd. Oof. Out in Houston. Here's the pitch. That's a foul ball. Oh, 2 pitch, here it comes, swinging a miss. And Rojas goes chasing after a high fastball. Two away in the bottom of the 7th. And the pitch is high for a ball. We feel your pain, JJ. No, it's something that I had to take care of. I didn't want to do it in the moment, but it is what it is. One 0 pitch, and there's a foul ball. I think it actually hit the mask of Drake Baldwin. Here's the 1-1 pitch, swinging a miss. Montero gets the signs, kicks, and delivers, and Turner stays alive. The pitch was way up high. It was. Rojas has 6 hits in the month of May. Here's the 1-2. And it's inside for ball 2. You have the under 9. Will you cash out? I don't know. I'm going to say no. Will you cash? I think it's going to go over. 2-2 pitches inside for ball 3. That's over at first base. 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. Here's the pitch to Trey. Foul ball again. And we'll do it again. The payoff pitch to Turner. Swing and a miss. And Turner's down on strikes. We're heading to the top of the 8th inning. It's 8-0 Atlanta. All right. Now I'm going to ask you a Phillies trivia question. And if you do get it right, you will hear this. If you get it wrong, you will hear this. Okay. Does anybody know which 2 players, one of the 2 players that have grounded into the most double plays in Phillies franchise history? There's 2 players that are tied for first in Phillies franchise history when it comes to grounding into double plays. Anybody know one of the 2? Phillies trivia time part 2. Yeah. Tome. JT. Boa. Nope. Schmidt. Schmidt's 3rd. Howard. Lazinski. Nope. Nope. Think. The real JT is Jim Thome. I like that. Rollins and Utley. Rollins is 6th. Howard is 7th. Utley is not even in the top 10. Bohm is 19th. Worth. Boone. Dalton. Nope. Couple more guesses. Here's the top of the 8th inning. The Goose is pitching. Dalton is incorrect. Nobody really knows. Wow. I'm shocked. Larry, you say his name all the time. Kruk. No. Matthews. Nope. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch is up high for a ball. It's not Rollins. Granny Hamner. That's one. And the other one is Del Ennis. They're both tied. They've grounded into 171 double plays each, which leads the franchise. So that's a leadoff single. And Michael Harris is coming up. Haluk Bohm and Real Muto. Bohm is, again, actually, Bohm is now in his 15th. Top of the 8th inning, Michael Harris is up. A runner on at first. And the pitch misses, and actually caught the inside corner for a strike. Del Ennis and Granny Hamner have grounded into the most double plays, 171. They are actually tied, yes. 0-1. That's outside for a ball. Mike Schmidt's third. Willie Jones is fourth with 138. Schmidt at 156. One pitch, swing and a miss. Bohm is, he's 19th. Bohm needs 3 more double plays to tie Utley and Gonzalez. Tony Gonzalez. 1-2, and that's up high and away for a ball. 10th is Carlos Ruiz. Ruiz grounded into 101 double plays. I didn't really think about that. 2-2. There's a ground ball hit over to first base, backhanded by Bohm. The toss over to the Goose is in time for out number 1. Under 59 of you still rocking with us. Appreciate you all. That was a 9:13. Oof. Luke Williams is up. He had a 2-run base hit his last time up, and he'll roll this one over to short. Turner has it, picks it up, throws it over to first. It's in time for out number 2. So 2 up, 2 down. Pacers are down by 11 at halftime. Oof. We got a good post-game show coming up after the game is done. We'll talk about it all. We'll recap the whole day. The pitch is taken outside for a ball. Excuse me. There's the 1-0. That's taken inside for ball 2. Two to Acuna. There's a high fly ball hit out to deep right field. Castellanos has room and just makes the catch right in front of the former out-of-town scoreboard. And we're heading to the bottom of the 8th inning. 8-0 Atlanta. Be right back. All right, we're going to the bottom of the 8th. Phillies are down to their final 6 outs. They trail 8-0 against the Atlanta Braves. Appreciate each and every one of you for still rocking with us. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're almost at 200 likes. I'd love it if we could get there. We're at 194. 6 more. Schwarber's going to lead off the bottom of the 8th. Excuse me. Michael Peterson's going to pitch. He's just gone 2 innings this year. Has pitched in 1 game, has struck out 1 batter. I don't know if I like the odds for this, for the under 9. Here's Kyle Schwarber. Schwarber tonight 0 for 2. The pitch to Schwarber's swing and a miss. That was a 99-mile-per-hour fastball. It was on the outside corner. Yes. 0-1 pitch to Kyle. Swing and a miss. Peterson kicks, delivers. And Schwarber gets a piece of it and stays alive. Oh, 2 on the way. It's going to miss down and in for a ball. Well, the Phillies aren't the only team getting shut out. The Blue Jays are shutting out 12-0. They're shutting out the Athletics. Peterson kicks, delivers, and Schwarber takes it outside for a ball. Kyle Schwarber's plate discipline is unbelievable. It is so good. The pitch on the way. Foul ball. Did we get to 200 likes? Did we get to 200? We're at 195. 5 more. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Here's the 2-2 to Schwarber. There's a check swing pop-up that's hit over towards the shortstop, and the throw over to first is not in time. Thought that thing was going to go a mile high, and Kyle Schwarber gets a bloop infield single. Wow. Okay, Kyle. Kyle hustled too. He beat it out by a mile. Look at him running with a lot of fire under his pants. Love it. The exit velo was 43.5 miles per hour. An infield single. And here's Bohm. The pitch on the way. Fly ball hit out towards deep right field. And there is Acuna in front of the track. And there's the catch. Out number 1 recorded. Let's go. 1 away in the bottom of the 8th. 4 more. 4 more likes. Pitch to Castellanos, and there's a line drive base it out to left center field. Harris is going to cut it off, and Schwarber goes over to third. Castellanos dives in there safely at second base, And that's going to put 2 runners in scoring position. All right. Good piece of hitting by Casty. Make them pay. Make them pay. Why not? Here comes JT. Runners at second and third. 1 out, bottom of the 8th, and the pitch to JT Realmuto, and it's taken on the outside corner for a called strike. Charge! JT's 1 for 3, singled back in the second. Peterson kicks, delivers, and it's outside and low. JT did single in the second, also flat out to right in the 4th, and struck out looking in the 6th inning. The 1-1 pitch, and it misses inside for ball 2. Under 9 bets now in jeopardy. 2-1 on the way. Ground ball hit over to shortstop. The throw over to first is in time, but the Phillies do get a run on the board as Schwarber scores, and they cut the deficit to 7. So JT able to get an RBI ground out. And it's 8-1 Atlanta. Those crab fries look so good. 2 outs, and now Sosa stares at strike 1 at 98 miles per hour on the gun. We beat the gamblers at least. 0-1 pitch, and this one's going to be blooped out to left field for a base hit. Nick Castellanos on his high horse. The throw to home plate is definitely not going to be in time. And it's an 8-2 ball game. Edmundo Sosa able to get a bloop RBI single. And it's a 6-run deficit now. And now Wes Wilson is up. I don't know if the ball just slipped out of Verdugo's hand as he threw it, but it took about 5 bounces in the infield. Butterfingers. Here's the pitch to Wes Wilson. That's in there for a strike. 1 swing can cut the lead in half. The ball's 1 strike to Wes Wilson. And here's the pitch. That's outside for a ball. How do you throw a 2-hopper on the mound? It's simple. You let the ball slip out of your hand. One pitch. Swing and a miss. It's not rocket science. Aniel De Los Santos is warming up in the Braves bullpen now. Peterson gets set at the belt. The 1-2 pitch, and that's on the outside corner for a called strike 3. Hope that wasn't a spoiler. We're going to the top of the 9th inning. Phillies do cut the deficit to 6. Drake Baldwin will lead it off as we go to the top of the 9th. And the Braves are coming back up to hit. Whew. Knicks are blowing out the Pacers. Oh, did we get to 200 likes yet? Did we get to 200? Did we get to 200? We're at 200! Woo! There you go. Told you so. Okay, that was not a spoiler. Nice. For the third stream in a row, we got to 200 likes. I'll take that. That's a win in my book. That is a win in my book. I know that the algorithm's not going to like it because we had a dip. But you know what? It's okay. We'll get those numbers back up. We will. Ugh. You guys still having a good time with me? What are we talking about on Twitter? Zack Wheeler's worse than Nola. Wow. I'm turning off Twitter right now. Zack Wheeler's better than Aaron. Zack Wheeler's worse than Aaron Nola. Yeah, that's about it for Twitter tonight. JJ's winning, the Phillies aren't. Yeah. When somebody says that Aaron Nola's better than Zack Wheeler, that's how you know. It's just one of those nights. Top of the ninth, 8-2, Atlanta. And the pitch. It's a little bit high, but it's a called strike. I'll take Aaron Nola over Zack Wheeler right now. Like, what are we talking about? I'm looked upon as a Nola supporter. And I even know that that's just BS. The Goose is still pitching, and the 1-1, that's a foul ball. Twitter is pure garbage. It's just, man. Sometimes I'll just be looking for reports, and then somebody just says something that's just so flat out wrong. 1-2 pitch, that's a foul ball. Isaiah Iglesias is warming up. It's not even the safe situation. Why are they warming him up? Here's the pitch, and it's outside for ball 2. When was the last time he pitched? Let's see. When was the last time Iglesias pitched? He pitched 6 days ago. Zach had one bad game and people complaining. Wow. Yeah, that's Twitter for you. They just have to be perfect. They do. Two-two pitch. This one is grounded foul. That's one of my favorite comments. Two-two pitch. Fouled away. I just gotta laugh, man. I gotta laugh. Two-two pitch. There's a ground ball hit over to second base. Stott as he picks it up, throws it over to first. God forbid players have a rough outing once in a while. Yeah, no, he deserves to be off the team. Phillies should trade him. Send him to the bullpen now. Oh, yeah, that was another egregious thing that I heard the other day. There was somebody, and I'm not going to say who it is, but somebody actually thought that it would be a good idea to put Zack Wheeler in the bullpen. What are we talking about on the radio waves? It's a good idea to put Zack Wheeler in the bullpen. I actually heard that on the radio waves of our radio station. As I said, they'll never do it. It sounds crazy. Well, no duh. It sounds crazy. And no duh, they would never do it because that's just idiotic. 3-0 pitch. Nats in there for a strike. Doug says, tomorrow, all the trade rumors on YouTube Phillies channels by Wheeler. Wheeler for Miller. Yeah. I can't believe somebody actually had the balls to say on radio airways that they think that Zack Wheeler should come out of the bullpen. Out of all the people. 3-2 pitch, here it is. That's just up high for ball 4. Talking about it is kind of goofy, too. It really is. Like, what are we talking about? It's just no from any way you look at it. The only time I want Zack Wheeler in the bullpen is if it's the 9th inning of a playoff game to clinch. Or something along those lines. People are stupid. I just couldn't believe that somebody on our radio said something like that. I almost called in. I was almost tempted. 1-0 pitch, and that's taken down for ball 2. I was like, are you just trying to get clicks? Because it's just not the way to do it. Correct, Quan. 2 balls, no strikes. Olson's up, and he takes the pitch on the outside corner. Maybe only if it's to close out the World Series game, he wasn't the starter. Right. Exactly, Doug. But to put him in the bullpen? Oh, come on. 2-1. That's taken up high for ball 3. Knicks are going crazy. The Knicks are putting out their frustration on the Pacers. But don't count the Pacers out yet. Three-one pitch on the way. This one's fouled off. Look at the Oilers. What's the stupidest take that you've ever heard in regards to Philly sports that somebody had to say? 3-2 pitch. That's taken down for ball 4. And there's 2 base runners on in the top of the 9th. Again, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button as well. I love when talk radio callers propose trades like our 5 worst useless players for 1 All-Star. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Who's that one caller? I can't remember, but he talked about Joel Embiid last year as the pitch is taken outside for a ball. And he said, like, you have to trade Joel Embiid, you have to trade Paul George, and you got to trade Ricky Council the 4th, and then just get 7 draft picks. I'm like, that's not financially going to work. 7 draft picks and like 4 different players. 1-1. That's taken inside for ball 2. Stupidest takes include everyone thinking that the season is over after one loss. That's a good one. 2-1 pitch, and that's taken inside for ball 3. The Zack Wheeler take, and again, I know it's from one guy who is on the radio. Like that's like the most egregious I've heard in a very long time. 3-1 pitch, and that's taken outside for ball 4, and that's going to load the bases. Somebody said to trade Jalen Hurts to the Panthers for a 2026 7th rounder. I'm trying to think of, like, what else. There's got to be some crazy ones. I'm trying to think of some Phillies ones. I can't think of any right now. If only they'd gotten the 7th rounder, they could have won the Super Bowl. Oh, the AJ. Yes, Quan. That was another guy on a Sports Talk Radio said that trading AJ Brown in the draft would be a really good decision. And you know what? I kind of bought into it at first. And I even did it a little bit on stream. And then I really thought about it. And I was like, that is very stupid. 0-1 pitch. And there's a foul ball. I realized how stupid it was after I even said it. I was like, you know what? I kind of like it. And then I'm like, no, I don't. That's stupid. Trade AJ Brown in the draft. Yeah. 0-2. That's inside for a ball. Old Man Ferguson says Kepler for Strider sounds good to me. Strider could be our closer. Actually, wait, no. Old Man Ferguson. Strider's going to take the place for Zack Wheeler. So that Zack Wheeler is now going to go to the bullpen because that's where he belongs. Zack Wheeler belongs in the bullpen, so they're trying to find his replacement because he's the problem. One ball, 2 strikes. 1 out, top of the 9th. And the pitch on the way, there's a ground ball hit over to second base. They're going to get the easy out at first. Another run's going to score, and it's going to be 9-2 Atlanta. Strider for Kepler. There you go. That sounds great. AJ Brown trade was a steal. They should have just traded him back to the Titans just to be nice. Yeah, that's a good one. Pitch. That's foul ball. Somebody said, I think it was a couple of months ago, that the Phillies should trade for Mason Miller and just give up Aiden Miller. Like, that's it. Like, yeah, like the Athletics are gonna do that. way to get a deal. Like, what a deal. What a deal for just Aiden Miller. 1-1 pitch. Foul ball. How about him beat for Strider? 1-2 pitch. It's a fly ball hit out over towards center field. Rojas is there. He'll make the catch, and we're going to the bottom of the ninth. 3 outs to go. Phillies are down 9-2. Personally, I'd keep Adam Miller. He's the future at third. Trade Joel Embiid for Spencer Strider. They could use a pinch runner, and hey, the Sixers could use an athlete. Hey, at least Strider doesn't have to worry about potential Tommy John surgery, because in basketball that's highly, highly unlikely. So trade Walker, Hernandez, Wilson, and Rojas for Miller. Oh yeah, and don't forget to add Zack Wheeler because of his bad outing tonight. I'm sorry. I'm so stuck on this, and I shouldn't be. Because I guess people are just trying to clickbait, and that's really what it is. But it still messes with me. I still buy on into the baits. I do. I wouldn't trade for Miller. Yes, he has a crazy arm, but throwing the hard, it's a ticking time bomb. That's why that's why the Phillies, that's why the Athletics should accept the trade for just Adam Miller straight up. Ugh, it's funny. I forgot Wheeler's done. Oh gosh. Yeah. Did Trey get hit, says Crowley? Did he get a hit or did he get hit? Trey did get hit by a pitch. He did not get a hit. Why haven't the Phillies done anything? They put up 2 runs. What are you talking about? Old man Ferguson. Tobias Harris, Daryl Morey said that he would never trade Tobias Harris for even a crumble cookie. So I'm sure that the Phillies probably value him the same way. For a pack of baseball cards. What about Rojas for a pack of Rojas baseball cards? Bottom of the ninth, and the pitch, and that's taken outside for a ball. One-zero pitch on the way. That's taken for a strike. JJ, to be fair, we did see an all-time trade. The Mavericks get rid of Luka, and they got Anthony Davis, and they were rewarded with Cooper Flagg, even though they had a 1.8% chance of getting the first overall pick. I got you, Captain Nerdy Monster. 2-1, swing and a miss. When I'm live, you jinx the Phillies to lose, Well, I should quit then, right? I should. I should just stop. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch on the way, and Iglesias slipped. Uh-oh. Iglesias slipped. They're like, are you okay? The pitch was taken for a ball. He says he's good. That has got to hurt. He planted his front foot on the dirt, and he just fell off. Three-two to stop, and he shoots a foul. And out of play. All right, just battle here. The game is sucked, but I've enjoyed everyone's company here. I agree with you, Quan. 3-2 the start. Fly ball hit out over towards deep left field. That's going to go over the head of the left fielder, bounce off the top of the wall. The throw is going to be made over to shortstop, and Bryson Stott gets in there with a double, a sliding double at second base. Larry says, we have fun, don't we? Yeah. Besides me dealing with that thing in the bottom of the seventh, I've been having fun. I have. Probably says, now the Phillies had a terrible game. Well, they're saying that we're having fun on the stream besides the Phillies. I mean, we're not having fun watching the Phillies. We're still having fun watching the stream. 0-1, there's a ground ball hit over to shortstop, and the throw over to first in time for out number 1. Aaron Rodgers warming up in the Phillies bullpen. Aaron Rodgers. Bring back Aaron Harangue. Make the Phillies great again. Bring back Aaron Harangue. Get Cody Ashley back and have him retire from being a coach and get him back. The pitch is taken outside for a ball. You're right, Doug. 1-1 pitch. Line drive, back up the middle for a base hit. A run's going to score. It's 9-3 Atlanta as Stott comes on home. Woo! Old Trey Turner continues his hidden streak. The pitch to Schwarber, and it's outside for a ball. Iglesias, it's not even a safe situation, man. Jeez. The 1-0 to Schwarber. He takes a changeup in there for a strike. One pitch, swing and a miss. Trades Kevin Long for an all-star closer. Bring back Andy McPhail. 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. And the Phillies are down to their final out. Bring back Andy McPhail. Am I right? Paco Figueroa. Or wait, no, Dusty Wathan. Dusty Wathan. Pitch to Bowman, it's taken for a ball. And the 1-0 pitch on the way, swing and a miss. You know who they gotta bring back? They gotta bring back Davey Lopes. Davey Lopes needs to come back. I like Davey Lopes too. Shout out to him. The pitch on the way, fly ball hit out over towards straightaway center field. On the run is Harris, and he makes the catch right at the wall. Another nice play by Michael Harris, the second, and that's the ball game. So the Phillies do take 2 out of 3 against the Braves, but they get absolutely annihilated tonight, 9-3. That is the final score. Dusty Wathan, that's who I really wanted to trade. Dusty Wathan. Ugh, what a game. Chris Sale, 2,500th career strikeout. You got that tonight. I like Davey Lopes. Yeah, me too. He's a really nice guy. Milt Thompson, also a great guy. Met him when he was the hitting coach for the Phillies. All right. Okay. I'm not even going to go to a break. Not even going to go to a break. Okay. I'm just going to do this straight up. We're just going to do this live and unfiltered. Larry said season is over. Yeah. Put Zack Wheeler in the bullpen. Yeah. All these things. Fire everybody. Yeah. All right, big picture. Big picture is this. You took 2 out of 3 against the Atlanta Braves. If you were to tell me that you would take 2 out of 3 against the Braves, I would have been very happy with that. Okay? If there was one game where I thought that the Phillies were going to lose, it was this game here. We're feeling different today if Romano blows that save. We're feeling different today if the Phillies don't take the lead in the bottom of the 8th inning of the first game. Right? We're feeling different about that. Okay. It's hard to sweep a team. I know it is. It's hard to sweep the Braves. It was not going to be easy to do it. But this team had a chance to really, just get me sucked back in to believing in them. They did. I was ready. I said tonight, if they could hit Chris Sale, that was going to buy me back in. And that's a tough task. Where was the game over? Okay. Where was the game over? Let's go back to that 4th inning. I don't understand. Austin Riley is a pull hitter. I'm going to get on Bobby Dickerson here. I don't usually do this. Why is Edmundo Sosa playing off the third base line? Why is he playing off the third base line? Played a little bit off, and then that caused him to be a little bit late. Sosa, to me, should have been closer to the line there, and Austin Riley yanks that thing down the line, and all of a sudden it's a 2-run game. Not a good pitch by Wheeler. I'm not, letting him off the hook. But why the heck is Sosa playing off the line there? Is my question. There's runners on at second and third. It's no score at that time. Personally, I want him playing closer to the bag. Closer to the third base line. That's where I would want him. That is me, but yeah. I just thought that was kind of weird. Personally. The 2-run homer that Ozzie Albies had in that 4th inning, that to me was game. I did not think that the Phillies were going to do a lot of damage today against Chris Sale. And they didn't. It was annoying. This loss was annoying. It was annoying because you had a chance to sweep this team. You had a chance. You stole the first game of that doubleheader. That was a heartbreaker. That was an emotional roller coaster type of a game. And you had the opportunity to go out there and make a statement tonight and really make the Braves feel bad about themselves. They didn't do that. They didn't do that. JJ, they took 2 out of 3. Yes, they did. I'm happy with that. But I can still point out that Alec Boehm, with bases loaded in that 5th inning. Golden opportunity for the Phillies to try to chip back in. And he grounds out to short. That killed momentum. That fifth inning was such a rally killer. Sale didn't want anything to do with Kyle Schwarber. And there was an opportunity right there for Alec Bohm to be a hero. That was a golden opportunity for Alec Bohm to try to do something there. And I was kind of disappointed. Chris Sale was great today. But again, that doesn't mean that I can't be hard on my players. I know Chris Sale's a good pitcher. Still thought that Bohm got on top of that pitch. And he can't do that. Can't get on top of, I think it was a slider. So that disappointed me a little bit tonight. You go to Carlos Hernandez and Joe Ross and Brett DeGoose. I mean, Rob wasn't really going to throw in anybody else. You know, he wasn't going to. He wasn't going to go to Strom again. Your bullpen is just thin. It needs help. The jokes about the Zack Wheeler stuff going to the bullpen. With that aside, you do need help. You do need to explore. And Zach did not have his stuff. He started off very strong. And the game just got out of hand in the fourth inning. It took one inning for the Braves. Whoever was going to have the inning where they just blinked. It's pretty much game over. I just thought that the Phillies in that bottom of the fifth inning had a golden opportunity to try to make it at least a 2-run deficit. You come up with 1 run there, you're still feeling something. And maybe the bats tighten up a little bit for Atlanta in that 6th inning. But no, that wasn't the case. Was Zack Wheeler out there an inning too long? No. Today, the Braves outplayed you. And the goal for the Atlanta Braves, and I give them credit here, was to make Zack Wheeler work. Get to Zack Wheeler, ball game. They did that. It's as simple as that. You weren't going to get Romano. You weren't going to get Orion. You weren't going to get Strom. If Zack Wheeler, if you could get to Zack Wheeler tonight, you're going to win the game. You just are. They left 9 runners on base tonight. They were 2 for 6 with runners in scoring position. Again, overall, I can't really harp on the offense because Chris Sale is just that guy. He's really good. However, I needed more in that 5th inning. I needed more in that bottom of the 5th. You had him on the ropes there. So, yeah, short and sweet for me tonight. Short and sweet for me, pretty much. Braves made some nice defensive plays. It's really been the series. It was a good series overall. I even thought in the bottom of the 8th, the Phillies left Peterson off the hook a little bit. Schwarber had the infield single. Bohm hit a shot out to right. That was lined right at Acuna. But then Castellanos had the double. And then JT does get home the run, but, you know, this guy is just pitching for the first time, and maybe if you cut it to like a 4-run deficit, you have a puncher's chance to get back into this. So, I just didn't really see the fight tonight. And I would have really liked it if they would have gotten the sweep here. I'll take 2 out of 3, but it really would have been nice. That's a sweep that you can take stock into if it would have happened, but it didn't. It didn't. We got somebody calling on into the show. Let's get him on. Yo, one sec. One sec. Yo, can you hear me? Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you, JJ. How you doing?
Jay, what is going on?
This is Jay.
What's going on?
No, I just want to say, hey, great calls again tonight. You know, I listened to what you were saying here and agree wholeheartedly. I honestly went into this game tonight and I was expecting a pitching battle. I mean, frankly, that's what it was. I was expecting a low-scoring game, you know, a complete pitching battle, and that is definitely not what we got.
I'm messed up.
No. And Tiff, thanks so much for the $5 super chat. Seriously, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
I appreciate that, guys.
What happened? Hey, JJ.
Hi, Tiff. I just wanted to say thanks for the $5 super chat. That was really nice.
We just wanted to let you know we were in the house, and hi to everybody here. No, it was a game of pitchers.
Well, it should have been.
It was a game of pitching.
Yeah.
And, you know, you got the first win today.
You did. And look, I'll take 2 out of 3. I mean, I can't really complain.
Yeah.
I really can't.
You did an excellent job doing a doubleheader today. Just
Thank
like
you.
they did.
Thank you.
In
I
fact, we
appreciate
think
that.
you work harder and you don't, like, spit on your hands.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I just
you
like the whole thing was that I felt like for the first time tonight, you know, I haven't really been buying back into the Phillies because they've played teams that are way under 500. They've played bottom feeder teams, and they were doing what they had to do. But this was a team in the Braves where, you know, their record, yes, they're 3 games under 500, but we know that they can get hot at any time, and they're a big division rival for us. And I thought that tonight, if the Phillies did get to Chris Sale, that this would have really swayed me, and this would have been like, you know what? This was a very good series sweep. And it just didn't happen.
Yeah. Yeah, it would have been a great series sweep. But like I said, I mean, I was just expecting a pitching battle in a low-scoring game, and you know, they obviously got the Wheeler.
Yeah, they did. And I give credit to Atlanta for that, though, too, because that was the game plan, and they executed.
Yep.
But, guys, I appreciate you all so much for coming on here. I got to keep the line moving. But
absolutely, man.
I do love you guys.
Thanks a lot, JJ.
Yep.
All right.
Love you
Talk to
guys.
soon. Bye.
Bye-bye. Shout out to Tiff and Jay, man. Shout out to Tiff and Jay. They're awesome. Let's read some comments. And again, if you guys want to call in into the show, you can. You absolutely can. Let's see. Let's look at some comments. Let's scroll up. Hey, JJ. Jay and I are here. You did a great job with the doubleheader. I really appreciate you for that. That's too nice. You guys are generous. Turner has no range. Yeah, he doesn't. That's true. They're pros. Shake it off and get ready for the next series. Yes. How do you respond tomorrow if they're going to play? I don't know if they are going to play or not. They better be ready for Milwaukee. They should take 2 out of 3 again against Milwaukee. They should. Sale's a good pitcher. I expected the pitchers duel. Once Wheeler had the 4-run inning, I knew it was over. Yeah. Stott's the only defender on this team with any range at all. I would say that Castellanos has a good throwing arm. But other than that, yeah. There's not really much. And JT still has a very good throwing range for his, for a catcher. But, yeah, you're right. Thought the bullpen was good. People told me that earlier. The bullpen's better. Doesn't mean that they're good. Again, you have a limited amount of arms, and the bullpen wasn't really gonna be a factor tonight, I thought. Or sorry, wasn't really gonna help you tonight because again, you're limited. You just are. And honestly, for a doubleheader, I couldn't necessarily blame them not putting in Strom in the second game because you need them for tomorrow. You do. So I can't. This game to me really isn't as much on Rob. And some people might disagree with me on that. But in regards to the decisions, I mean, he did have his hands tied tonight. He did. I thought that Ruiz was fine for the fifth inning or the sixth inning to finish out for Zack Wheeler. I thought that it was fine. Thanks, JJ. Great coverage as always. Appreciate you, Wilkie. I know the bullpen isn't the best, but our bench is flat out awful. Happy that you brought up that point. Do we have a Greg Dobbs? No. Do we have a Ross Glode? No. I liked Cody coming off the bench. He's thriving now. Besides Mundo Sosa, really our bench would be better if we had a starting outfielder. I'd be fine if Kepler came off the bench, but that's just not how it works. He's not an everyday outfielder. I don't want Cedric Mullins. Sorry. I don't. Cedric, to me, is another guy that's just inconsistent. And he's older. And I don't care what they saw out of him 4 or 5 years ago. I just don't think he's the best fit for us. I'd rather get Bautista in the bullpen. Alec is this generation's Von Hayes. Has all the talent in the world, but can't get over to be that guy, says Doug. All that frame for what? Opposite field hits, opposite field singles, bloopers. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, we can base the entire season on today's performance. That makes sense, says Larry. Yeah, I'm not gonna get on into. I'm not even gonna get into it all with the bullpen. The bullpen has to be better. They definitely need to get another arm, and they got to make a decision. It's as plain and simple as that. They have to get another arm up here, and they need to decide what is going to happen. Are you going to put Abel in? Are you going to put Ranger in? What are you doing? Don't let it linger. Make a decision and stick with it. Harris played really good defense for Atlanta. Got to give him credit where it's due. Yeah, look, man, he's a gold glover. potentially. He's a very good defensive player. I don't understand how we started the season with that bench. You got to be kidding me. Yeah. Like I said after the first game, I can care less about sweeps. Just keep winning series. The bottom line is that they took the series today. And I know it doesn't sound like I'm not happy about it because, yes, they did that. I just thought that they could have had a chance to sell me, you know? Like to draw me back in. Take another series in Milwaukee. Take another series against Milwaukee, and we'll see how it all goes. We will. Hopefully, Harper's back. Who did we trade? I haven't seen anything. A Walker must be pretty good then. We got another $5 super chat from Tiff. Can't beat up on the Brewers too much. Those cheesesteaks do get their cheese from Wisconsin. Well, we're going to need some high cheese. Who's pitching tomorrow? Let's see. Priester versus Walker. That's Friday. Saturday is Sonny Gray. It's Patrick, right? Chad Patrick against Luzardo. And Sunday, Ranger Suarez is pitching, and the Brewers haven't decided yet. Thanks, Stiff. We got bench players as everyday starters, not going to cut it. Yeah, I'm with you. I want Fairbanks from the Rays. I said that. I would take Fairbanks. I would. Fairbanks or Bautista. You guys are very nice. Be funny if we get Hoskins back during that series. I don't want Reese back. I don't. I loved what he did here. I know he's like what? He's batting .282. He has 7 homers. I just don't want him back. Crowley says if the Phillies move Ranger to the pen and add McAble to the 1, I'd really like that. It would make me change my mind about this bullpen. I'd be really happy with it. I would be too. I just need them to make a decision. Should have put Ranger in the pen when he came back. I'm with you there again, Larry. I agree with you. I'm with you. All right. I love you all. I'm done. All right. That was fun. So, I have a redirect to Max Coverage TV. We're going to go say hi to him and watch the end of the Knicks-Pacers game. It's getting close now. It's a 12-point game. Told you, don't say it's over yet. It's not. It ain't over. All right, love you all. Catch you all on the next one. That's cool, Tiffany, and you can give JJ a virtual hug. You guys are so sweet. All right, I got to go. Bye-bye. Love you all. Go Phils. See you tomorrow.